having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is Awesome, our broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive. That was produced and edited really quickly by Megaphonics. It is a beautiful day today, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one. Now, for me in particular, it's an extra fun Friday because this is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, and I've had a pretty solid morning so far, pretty solid night last night. After end of the broadcast, after 9 hours on another half-day adventure, I had some obligations. I hung out with some friends. I went out to get Korean barbecue with a bunch of friends, and it was a lot of fun. Turns out when I eat Korean barbecue, I end up losing weight. I don't know what that's about, but that's what happened to me. I ate more yesterday than I did any other day, and then this morning I showed 229.5 on the fucking homie scale, the scale at the gym scale that matters the most, of course, because your home scale doesn't really matter as much, but the homie scale matters because that's when you're in front of a podium. That's when you're in front of the homies. KBBQ, it helped out, made me lose weight. So congratulations to Korea. 225. No, I'm 229.5. The lowest I've hit post-COVID was 227, but that's the scale upstairs. That one doesn't really matter as much because that's like that's immediately after playing basketball and stuff. This one after post-workout, 229.5 at the gym. Gym scale is different than the home scale. Also, here it is once again. Here's some squat posting. My first one is always the worst. Do you guys also have that same problem? I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm on my top set, when I start hitting my top set, like higher weights, which by the way is kind of crazy because like 285 for me when I first started working out again was like my body weight, right? And now it's like 50 pounds above my body weight, even higher, 55 pounds over my body weight, which is crazy. When I do my top set, my first one out the gate is my worst one. And my second one usually is my best one because I recorrect. I don't know what it is. That's pretty good depth though, right? I don't know why, but it's also kind of not good though, because you can notice, if you notice, like I'm making this unnecessarily harder for myself. I'm doing a basic good morning with 285 as well. So that's like unnecessary strain on my lower back. But that's how strong my fucking lower back is. Ego lifting? That was not ego lifting at all. That's 285 for 7. What if I was ego lifting? I would have hit that for 10. That was actually very stable, very careful, slow movement on eccentrics. Like, what are you talking about? You just said that specifically because you just wanted to say some shit that you've heard other people say. My ass is out of control, like low key, but not even low key, but very high key. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my ass. It's getting to be weird, honestly. I used to be very uncomfortable about my butt because I had a big old fat butt when I was growing up. And then like I found out that like ladies kind of like that. And it's like something that men aspire to have. But the problem is like I'm looping back around to having too big of a butt again because you sit on your ass for 8 hours straight every day. Brother, this ain't a fatty ass. You know that, right? This is fucking muscle, baby. Speaking of being flicked up in the best possible fits you've ever seen in your goddamn life, my Wired Magazine Middle East post, I posted it up. This is the most Turkish you've ever seen me. This is the most Turkish I will ever appear. I don't think I'll ever be able to look this Turkish, even if I tried. I don't know what the hell they did. In this photo shoot, but they made me the most Turkish I've ever been. They cranked the Turk dial. I don't know how they did that shit, but they did that shit. Did you see MACAIYLA double down and claim Tyler One is also a transphobe? Yeah, I saw, which is weird. I don't know why the fuck MACAIYLA's doing that. She's literally fucking up not her own bag, but also her hubby's bag. What the fuck is wrong with you, MACAIYLA? Please stop posting. Please, MACAIYLA. Please, for the love of Christ and all things holy, please stop posting about this shit. I know she apologized. We're going to talk about that as well. The thing is like, I think MACAIYLA's a very funny person. I like MACAIYLA, but this is like, she has lost her dang mind on this trans shit. Okay. And it's so sad because it's like, you see this with people in your life. You see this with people that you might have even experienced this in your own life as well, with like people that you know that slowly but surely, oh my God, I look like the Deep. What the fuck? Okay, now I understand what the fuck you guys were talking about. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah. My ADHD is out of control. Okay, I'm going to get back to the thing that I was talking about. You see this with people. You see this with people all the time. Like, it happens in the real world all the time. Like, content creators are also susceptible to fucking getting brain rotted by just being on fucking Twitter all the goddamn time. It's a sad state of affairs overall when you just like watch someone kind of like lose their shit, especially on this issue. It's been this way since 2022. I know it takes a while. That's what I'm saying. Like, people just like slowly but surely dive into this rabbit hole, and then they just before they realize it, they've just become like they just become this crazy person, and they don't even recognize it. If you have any friends in your life that has like gone through this transformation, I promise you it's like a really sad state of affairs, and it takes a long ass time to like pull them back in to the real world. It's happened to me. Like, it's happened to some close friends that I know. Not that you guys would know, like normies, okay? Where like they just kind of slowly but surely find themselves at the precipice of like right-wing radicalization on shit. It never has occurred on like transphobia angles. Anyway, we'll talk about that. It can be your literal parents overnight, and it's terrifying to live through. Yeah, exactly. People don't understand it. Philly's mayor just leaked that Shapiro's the VP pick. Oh God, it's gonna be so fucking lame and so bad. It's not even on the Israel front that it's like lame and shitty, which obviously is a big point of contention. I don't think they understand, like, bro, this sucks. It's also more significantly than the Israel shit on domestic issues. Like, you can't have a VP pick that actively went for charter schools. Like, he worked with the motherfucking right to push a charter school bill. That's anti-union. Teachers unions is one of the major, like, teacher unions is one of the major constituencies in this country. Yeah. I mean, it's better than Pete, sure, but like literally, it's the three worst picks in that lineup were Mark Kelly, Pete Buttigieg was the worst one, and then it was like Mark Kelly and Josh Shapiro. That's like the bottom three. Pete Buttigieg, Mark Kelly close. Mark Kelly is a second place for worst, and then Josh Shapiro is the third worst pick. And they're going with the third worst pick. There's literally so much better. There are better people out there. Don't tell that to Dana Bosch. She just spent her week on CNN calling Shapiro criticism from the left anti-Semitic. She could suck me, okay, from the back. Dana Fash, dude, no way. Fuck Dana Fash. A lot of those people on CNN are just insane, dude. On Israel, they're just nutty. There's no other way to explain it. Also, I did not know that Josh Shapiro was in the IDF. I am finding out about the fact that Josh Shapiro volunteered for the IDF. That is crazy. Dude, that's like, oh my God. Oh my God. We're going to be talking about that. That's a crazy thing. Holy shit, that's crazy. Dude, you can't do that. You can't. Nope, you can't do that. That's insane, dude. Please don't do this. Democrats, please. You've done so good so far. Don't do this. Can you imagine spending the next like 90 plus days with the Democratic Party constantly yelling at the Democratic Party's left flank, calling them anti-Semites for saying Josh Shapiro is not a good pick? Oh, there's such a good wave going right now. There's such a good momentum going on for the Democratic Party, but they have to fuck up the bag. Don't fuck the bag up. Don't do it. Does North Korea supporting Trump have any effect? No. North Korea has never had any effect or impact on American politics. It's just like a thing that people point to because they're silly billies, okay? The fuck? It's always wonderful when people bring up North Korea when they're talking about the axis of evil, because it's like, it's great. They just get like free coverage and they get to appear scary alongside China, Iran, and Russia. It's like one of these guys is not like the others. You know what I mean? One of these guys has the GDP of like Alabama's poorest town. Like, what are we talking about here? You know? I mean, it's great. It's good for them. Like, when they get that coverage, they're probably like, oh, sick. North Korea mention. DPRK mention. Sick. They're waving the flag. They're waving the DPRK flag. The Will says, Waltz's favorite pig by Pelosi in the House. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'd be so happy. Like, it's fine if it's not Bashir. I like Waltz. I like Waltz a lot. He's great. He's so much better than fucking Josh Shapiro. Please, please, tried, tested, and true. Knows how to work with fucking slim majorities. Like, that's the method. No, it's not anyone but Shapiro. Pete Buttigieg is right there. That's terrifying. Okay? Pete Buttigieg is a terrifying pick. Mark Kelly is a bad pick. Waltz fan cam? They got fucking fan cams for him, dude. That's crazy. Listen, Minnesotans don't deserve him. All right? It's time to open him up. It's time to open him up to the rest of the goddamn country. Minnesotans are like, no, don't take him away from us. It's like, fuck you, okay? Guess what, dude? Suck me. He's going to be the VP, whether you like it or not. And he's kind of fat, which I like.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit.
Why is Mark Kelly a bad pick? He almost single-handedly yeeted the fucking PRO Act, dude. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He's like right-wing on immigration. Bro, he's from Arizona, okay? Here's an Arizona senator. I'm sorry. One, he's a senator that won by 5%. I know that, like, he would be replaced with a Democrat, but there's no reason to fucking replace him and then possibly have the replacement be a contentious pick when he should lock it down for re-election. That's number one, because the Senate majority is nothing, right? So you can't be fucking taking a senator out of their seat. It's ridiculous. That's number one. Number two, he's also from Arizona, okay? You will never get me to trust a motherfucker from Arizona. I'm sorry. Are you a lizard? Why the fuck do you live in Arizona? Okay? It's like 130 degrees out there. Motherfuckers' Crocs are like literally melting on the pavement. No, I don't trust you. Something is fucked up in the water there, which I think is now owned by Saudi Arabia or some shit. But like, no, it doesn't make sense. It's literally hell on earth, bro. I'm sorry to the Arizona and Hassan heads. I know you're stuck out there. You can't really do much about it. But like, there's a reason why it's fucking cheap. Because it's straight up Dante's Inferno style existence on a regular fucking basis. And it breaks people's minds, bro. It took them 8 months to do math. They don't know how to do math in Arizona. It took them 8 months to figure out who the fuck won the election. We were operating off the projections for months. No way, dude. No way, Jose. Arizona has some of the least trustworthy politicians. And I get it. Like, it's not, they can't help themselves. They live in fucking Arizona. Of course they're not trustworthy. Because, like, their brain melts just like your fucking Crocs do on the asphalt. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not only is he a fucking senator, and there's no reason to, like, swap him out with another senator when he's, like, a successful senator from Arizona. He's also a conservative senator from Arizona. Like, we don't need that shit. We don't need that. We don't need that. Get that out of here. You can't have somebody from Arizona run for president. You can't do that. Look, John McCain ran for president, got fucking owned. Americans literally voted for a black dude over a guy from Arizona. Okay? That should help you understand the situation. All right? No shot. American people looked at a black Muslim man who was a Kenyan-born black Muslim man whose middle name was Hussein, whose last name was Obama, whose first name nobody knows. and they were like, yeah, that's the guy I'm voting for, instead of a dude from Arizona. And they were right. They were right to do that. I can't with this dumb motherfucker. Oh, yeah, no, this was awesome. Bro, by the way, everyone's like transphobic takes were popping off on the timeline. But because JD Vance is such a horribly boring and annoying person, his transphobia couldn't even break the 30K barrier. People don't even want him to be transphobic. I feel like he's negatively polarizing people away from transphobia when he's transphobic. People are like, ugh, ew, gross. We don't like the way you're doing it. You know what I mean? Did you talk about Cenk saying Shapiro was the most progressive VP candidate? No, because I rarely ever talk about my uncle's takes. You know, I just don't want to hear what he has to say about a lot of things like that. I love him. We have disagreements. And if he thinks that Josh Shapiro is the best pick, the most progressive pick, then that's a major disagreement I have with him. I'm going to overlook some of those takes while also hyping up that I'm still with him. Jank 2024, you already know. We're doing a writing campaign. We're unk posting. And also beyond the writing campaign that I'm advocating for, obviously he was right. Let's never forget, he was one of the most right motherfuckers out there in terms of trying to swap out the ticket from the jump. He even basically embarrassed himself by running for fucking president. He did that specifically because he was like, I know for a fact that we got to swap out Joe Biden. It's not going to work that way. A lot of you do not have the balls to do such a thing, especially with a big ass platform. Jank did. So he has my respect. He was also right that crime is way up. Okay, let's not talk. What did I tell you? We're not posting his L's. We're posting his W's only today. Okay? We're not posting his L's. We're posting his W's. I don't want to hear Jank L's right now. Okay?